Alright, I'm going to show you guys a simple but effective way of cutting anything that's like a melon type of thing, and not touching this. So if you're cutting it for somebody else, I'll show you how to dice it, which is how I do that. Simple shit, but don't do that. But if you're cutting it for somebody else, I do in-home care, so maybe you're cutting it for somebody else. But what I usually start off with is I usually will cut it into little slices, things that I can hold in my hand. There's nobody to bark at. Stop barking. Do something else. Do something else, doggy. So what I do, without touching this, I just touch this part of it. Anyways, take the seeds out, and then just cradle it, go down. That way we got the dice part of it. I call this one the slice and dice. See, not a scratch on me. And this is a pretty dull knife, honestly. I'd be really careful if I were you. But anyways, so then what I do to make sure that I know, no touch your face. This is what I do. Halfway through it, still not touching my melons. And then I cut as close to the outside as possible. At that point, I just spin it around this way, so that way I'm not slicing myself. So this is showing that I didn't cut it all the way through. So what we're going to do is that, still not touching it, that. Again, I don't have like a really sharp knife, so that is very much a factor in this. It's sharp enough to cut, obviously, but not so sharp that I'm just going to slice through my finger. So that's how I do it. Then it turns out just like that. It's for my dogs. It's very helpful. And then what I do with this is very carefully, because there's a little bit left on the bottom of this. What I do is I'll get their dog bowl and carefully, not to get the outside again, I will get little slivers of it like this. By the end of it, if I'm doing a watermelon, or if I'm doing a cantaloupe, or if I'm doing, you know, whatever melons, by the end of it, it'll be at least this much. Anything that's fallen on the ground, obviously put it in there as well. But it seems to be working for me. I've done it like this for several years. I was trying to figure out how to make the most of it, and since my dogs like things like this, I also do the same thing with avocados, do the same thing with watermelons. Just basically getting the last slivers and then compost. So anyways, these are very thin slivers that I have for the dogs so they don't choke on them, especially Priya, because she is getting old. So then I have the diced ones that I have that are easy to fork, and then I have these that are very thin slivers that the dogs can just lap up and eat. And then with my seeds, I just put those in my soil. Alright, thanks guys.